All right. I think we're live. So, today, well, got to pause. I'm about to run over my daughter. All right. They're going to school. I am going to work. So, this is pretty new for me. I'm just trying to figure out this whole filming and what's funny is when I'm watching YouTube, the things I end up watching is not something that I would think that other people would want to watch, but I'm watching it. So, I just figure I'll just film. If you guys want to watch, you can watch. If you don't want to watch, don't watch, I guess. You can't make everybody happy, so what I'm going to try not to do is just ramble a lot because I absolutely hate that. So, probably a lot of what I do record, I'm going to end up editing when I go back and watch it. But, anyways, I've got 2 jobs today. The first one, I'm not going to do any filming at because I know the homeowners will be there. It's just a quick cabinet job, finishing up installing some doors. Then I've got from there, probably about a 45-minute drive out to Parthenon to my other job that I'm kind of starting today. I've been on the phone with this guy. I've already been out there once. Today is kind of a show up with tools, be prepared to work, but he lives about 2 hours from there, and it's the house that they're remodeling, trying to get moved into. So, I'm going to lay down some prices for him today. The last time I was out there, the reason I didn't get him prices last time was because he wanted me to look at the overall job, and it's a small house, but overall, it's a big job for one person, and I'm one person right now. So, I was trying to get some subs out there, electrician. I did get an electrician out there already. I have been talking to a plumber that's an old buddy of mine, but he's super backed up. I said, well, do you have any names of any other plumbers that you would like to give me? He said, not anybody that's not backed up. So I said, it sounds like I just become a plumber. Because I can do plumbing, I can even do electrical. I just don't like to, and it's not cost efficient for the customer. But the customer wants to get moved in. So I've got to do everything I can do to get them moved in a timely manner. And I'm not that comfortable with electricity anyway. I'm really not that comfortable with plumbing, but plumbing's not going to kill you, unless you're not residentially anyway. Commercially, you could get crushed by a huge pipe, I guess, but the biggest pipe out there is going to be a 4-inch drain line. So, PVC. I'm not too worried about death by PVC. Not that it can't happen. Anything can happen. You got to be prepared. Safety first. Safety first. Let me take a moment. So, out of my own courtesy, I moved over for that car that was merging onto a 4-lane from a side road. If you're the person merging from that side road onto another road, whether it's a 4-lane or 2-lane or whatever, you are the one that has to merge safely. You have to make sure you have room. The person in that right lane does not have to move over. They do not have to slow down, and they do not have to speed up for you. So, be cautious. Don't come on too fast thinking someone's going to let me over, and then you run out of room and end up causing a crash. Don't do it. Don't get pissed at the person that doesn't move over. They could cause a wreck by switching lanes. They could cause a wreck by slowing down. Anyways, that's my PSA. And my nose is still kind of stopped up, so sorry if I sound a little nasally or if I keep trying to breathe through my nose and can't. Get yourself a bang if you don't either have time for coffee or maybe you don't like coffee. I like bangs. Star Blast, my favorite. Not a sponsor yet.
Okay, we are here. I say okay a lot. Hope that doesn't bother you guys. So here's my trailer, if anybody's interested. There's my truck. That was a dusty dirt road. Those are black wheels. All right. Lots of work to be done in here. Insulation everywhere. Plenty of insulation. Let's see a show of hands of everybody that hates putting up fiberglass insulation. Leave it in the comments. Maybe you love it. That's the bathroom. That's going to be a big closet. Bedroom here. That's the kitchen. Okay, guys, we got the job. I gave him the first bid that I had kind of figured up. We've got some dead wood to put in around the house. We've got a couple of short walls that need a bottom plate and studs. Another wall that needs studs. Another doorway that just needs to be framed out for the rough opening of the door. Same thing here. Going to come in here with just a short wall. This is going to be, I think, a 32-inch door into the bathroom. So right now, I've already started kind of picking some stuff up. Figured I'd film a little. And yeah, take you guys along on the ride here. So went out to my trailer, got my little trash can there. Since this was already a house, this subfloor already has holes in it for the plumbing, which is kind of good, kind of bad. Just means I've got more to cut around. There's a piece of 1/2-inch plywood there. I think you can see it. That's where the toilet's going to go. This 1/2-inch plywood's got to come out. We're going to bring over the rest of the 3/4 decking. They've already got it Vantech throughout pretty much the rest of the house. That's why I've got to get this floor cleaned up good. We don't want any little bits of trash under our new subfloor. All I did to figure out the price was I took each room, looked at everything that needed to be done in each room, wrote down how long I thought it was going to take me, went throughout the whole house doing all that, and I come up with a number of hours, and then based on what I like to get paid, I called him up, gave him my price and the list of work that would be done, and his response was, "Where you been all my life?" So he liked it. All right, I'm using my handy little Dremel multi-tool, I guess. Multi-max is what this is called. I'm sure most of you have seen these. It just kind of oscillates back and forth. This piece of plywood right here goes under the wall because that was part of, the old house. They built on top of that wall. So in order to get that out, I've just got to cut that off. Luckily, it does not go under the outside wall. What? But now I'm going to have earplugs. So if I do talk to you guys, I'll probably end up yelling. Oh, mother freak. Okay, there's a nail right there. That was smart, Michael. All right, little blood, no big deal. So I guess now I'll go get a fry bar. That tastes good. My first injury on the job. Couldn't even make it a day without an injury. Okay. Okay. So if all you've got is toilet paper and some electrical tape, that's all you need. We're back in business. I might kind of going up against the wall there. All right. Well, all this sheetrock needs to be fixed anyway. All right, I'm gonna go get my skill saw. And I've got another cord. I really wasn't planning on jumping back and forth. I hate unplugging one tool to plug in another, but if you're only going to do it once, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, watch for nails. There we go. Throw that outside. Make sure no one steps on it. Come on now. There we go. Okay. 20 minutes later, making the pile outside. They've got a burn pile out behind the house, but I'm just making a pile right outside the door because then my helper will go ahead and take it on down to the burn pile. And no, I don't have a helper. So I'm currently looking for a helper. If I had thought a little bit more about what was going to happen today, I probably would have brought my shop back. But, you know, didn't know if I was getting the job, didn't know if I was wasting my time completely. And I don't need a shop vac. Be nice to have. Maybe I'll have that with me tomorrow or the next day I come out here. Okay. This room is ready for some more OSB. So we'll do it this way. So my overall length here is 91. Okay, guys, I've been here a couple hours. I got that wall put in. I got the wall for the edge of the shower. That's got to slide back. That's a 4x3 shower. When this door opens up, it's actually going to hit that wall. Of course, that's what happens when you got a small bathroom, and that's what the customer said. Hey, I know it's going to hit that wall. Yep. That's as far over as this could go because there's a vanity that's going right there. So anyway, you want to be nice to your plumbers. So I made sure that there's a hole there already because I'm going to slide this shower back and screw it in. Also, the rest of this house, of course, had insulation. As you can see, it's been torn out. So I had to put insulation back in the wall just right there. I'll probably end up doing the rest of it, depending on what happens in the near future. But anyway, yeah. So you gotta have insulation in your wall. I could have just slid that shower back and tried to forget about it, but you know, that ain't right. You don't do that to people. Besides, if somebody caught it, guess who would be the person pulling the shower back out and putting insulation in there? Yep, it'd be me. So I also got that Advantech put down. I am going to have to come over here. This is Advantech. That is just 1/2-inch plywood that's been there for a while. So I got to pull that up and then put Advantech down in here also. And add a couple 2x4s to make that a doorway. We already have this doorway here. I need to throw in, I need a 1-inch filler, not quite a 2x4. And then where the door's sitting here, that's going to be a wall. So got to throw in 2 studs there, I believe, and a bottom plate. Yeah, we're coming along.